Hi, this is Sladja with Focus Real Estate, and this is another episode of Stay Focused. Today, I have a pleasure to talk to someone who is personally responsible for my home smelling like heaven. Moreover, thanks to her, I joined a group of driven, strong women who are building their businesses from scratch and supporting each other in the process. Kerri, welcome to Stay Focused.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here. I am Kerri Keown. I have a business called New England House. We are an essential oils business. Essential oils, but also, focusing on wellness as a whole. I almost want to avoid using that word because I know it's so overused, but just thinking about the whole person and the whole home, trying to support all of your needs physically, emotionally, mentally, and also just thinking about all of the toxins and things that we're bringing into our homes and how we can reduce those. I never say rid them because I think it's impossible, but just to reduce those.
So let's talk a little bit about your business. So owning a small business that highly depends on personal contact and relationship with your sphere. Can you tell me how have you been impacted by all of these new challenges?
Yeah, so exactly what you said. We depend so much on in-person interaction. Sales for me are all happening online. So that piece has been, not as cumbersome or difficult as if I had a brick and mortar. But being able to connect with people, and one of the biggest things for me is educating people. I think just, showing up with a box of essential oils and saying, okay, have fun, see you later. And, it can be really daunting. And people get sort of overwhelmed by that. So education is really big. So one of the biggest things that's been impacted for me is being able to actually go into someone's home and help them set up their diffuser and understand, what these oils can do for them. Even just in-person coffee chats where you're getting to know someone. People don't always understand what oils can do for them. But if I get to know someone better, then I'm able to make suggestions. And so that ability to connect with people has really been the most impacted for me.
So what changes did you have to make now to kind of adjust your business and the way you operate during this pandemic?
Basically everything that we do has been shifted online, right? But there's still that can't always meet the needs of new customers or current customers. New customers, especially, I think it can be difficult to understand if you've never used essential oils, what really they can do. So one thing that we have started doing is, especially if you're local, offering the ability to borrow a diffuser and get some blends made up depending on the need. So if you're saying, this whole thing is so stressful, I have all of my kids home, I don't know how to homeschool them, and they're bouncing off the walls and none of us are sleeping, we can kind of work with you on that and figure out, 2 or 3 different things that you could try and bring you those with a diffuser that you could borrow for a week or 2 and just see how you like it. And that's actually had a really positive response, which has been great.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, people are so sometimes scared to try new things, and giving them the ability to actually test it out and see if that's a right investment for them. I think that's a really great shift you made. So are there any special products that you've been offering during these times?
We always focus really on getting people set up with as much as we can to meet as many needs as we can. So normally what I'm focusing on is getting, a handful of oils and a diffuser into your homes. And we have a couple of different ways that you can do that. But we have a new one, a new sort of kit, we would call it, called the Welcome Home Kit, which I love the name of it because it just sort of elicits that, we are home and just that coziness. And that's really what this one is. It focuses really on oils that have just great scents that you would want in your home. Encourages people to get rid of their candles. I'm always harping on Google fragrance and what it can do, and hormone disruption, all of that. So replace those candles and just start there. Start with a really nice smelling home. And obviously this kit has oils that can do more than that. A lot of them are we call them like Swiss Army knife oils that they have multiple uses. But that's really the focus of this one, is just make it not intimidating. Bring in those nice scents that make you feel at home and cozy. And it comes at a lower price point than some of the others as well, which is great. So it's been really popular.
Is there any product that you would say is the most popular and it's been selling the most? And then, I would like you to share what is your favorite product and why.
Yeah. So most popular now is the same as the most popular before, believe it or not. So our premium starter kit is the one that everybody loves. I actually have current members that will purchase that again because it is such a great discount for all of the oils that come in it. The oils that are in it have been really just carefully curated to make sure that they're hitting many different needs. Outside of that, something that we've seen just really skyrocket recently is our cleaning line as well, because we have a toxin-free, plant-based household cleaner. So that has been difficult to even keep in stock, actually. And there's a whole line where it's, the cleaner and the hand sanitizer and all of those things. So we've really seen those fly off the shelves. One thing that I do love that I've seen recently is we have a lot of new customers coming in. But sales actually really went up when this first started, and it wasn't based on new customers. It was based on our current customers that were really leaning towards these products that they know and love. And that I just felt was, it was just so powerful to see that these products they're working for people. And I love that. So we had so many current customers that really just upped their sales over the past couple of months because they rely on these products, whether it's for cleaning, but also just for sleep support, emotional support, things like that. So my favorite, I used it a lot before, but I have a newborn at home. And my favorite is what we call the deep relief roller. And it's really great for any like aches and pains and sort of soothing that. It has a very cooling sensation. So, when you're carrying around a baby all the time, like shoulders, neck, all of that has been, that just is on me all day long. So that's my favorite right now.
I mean, I know like sitting all day and working and not being able to move as much as I used to move before. I mean, you really need some of that deep relief. So people will hear about this and they will want to know where they can find you. So, what is the best way of people getting in contact with you and learning more about essential oils?
So you can always get me by email, which is hellonewenglandhouse@gmail.com. But I am most active over on Instagram. So newengland.house. On Instagram, I'm always sharing about our products, how we're using them at home. That stories function, that's always rolling around here so that you can see, we're using them with our little kids. You see tantrums and all sorts of things. So if you're looking for kind of the behind the scenes of how we're using oils at home, that's all there.
Awesome. I definitely follow you, and I know that what she's talking is the truth. Do you have any message that you would like to share with our community and your clients?
Something that I've found is easier to tell others than it is to actually internalize for myself. But whatever it is that you're doing right now, however it is that you're kind of getting by during this crazy kind of bizarre time, it's enough. It's enough. There's too many different hats that we're all wearing right now. And so just giving ourselves that grace that, you know, whatever you've accomplished, you got everybody through the day. And if you're in a little bit of survival mode, that's okay too. So I would just say, just keep on with what you're doing, because it really is enough. And this is all going to slowly start to go back to normal. And I think we'll feel a lot of relief in that.
Yes, we all hope so.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Kerri. I really appreciate you taking the time to meet with me and Zoom with me about essential oils. You know, hopefully we can do something like this soon in person, and you can show off all the oils that you actually have behind you. And you know, we can do something similar where you can show me all oils and just talk a little bit more about, you know, some of your favorite oils more in detail.
Yes.
That'd be great.
Yes. We'll break out all the emotional support ones. I think those are the ones everyone needs right now.
Yes, we all need them. Great. Well, thank you so much again. Pleasure talking to you, and to all our followers. Until the next time, please stay safe while staying home and stay focused.